I'm starting out with my Bare Minerals Primetime BB Primer, and this is a great primer that is going to help color correct your skin as well as give you a little bit of added coverage. I love using this alongside of the Complexion Rescue because not only does it prep your skin for the Complexion Rescue, it also adds a little bit of extra coverage. Moving on to the Complexion Rescue, I'm taking mine in the shade Natural number 5. I do suggest to you guys to go up a shade in Complexion Rescue if you can. I did find that once buffed in, the color does fade a little bit. So by going up an extra shade, it does help to give you a little bit more color and a little bit more coverage. So speaking of extra coverage, I think the brush definitely makes a difference in the coverage you are going to get with this product. The fullest coverage brush I can recommend to you guys is the one I'm using here, and it is the Bare Minerals Precision Face Brush. Bare Minerals did come out with a brush for this product, and it was called the Smoothing Face Brush. I felt like that was more of a sheer to light coverage brush, but as you can see as I'm buffing in the product, it gives a really nice natural flawless finish, and I think it is definitely going to make a huge deal as far as the coverage goes depending on which brush you use. So you can see I use about 1 dot per side of my face, and I just go in and buff that out with the brush. And like I said, I think the brush just gives the most smoothest finish, and it definitely gives you more of a natural finish, but yet covering everything. So after I have buffed everything out, this is what the Complexion Rescue looks like on its own. You can tell it's very natural, but still I would say this is a solid medium to full coverage for me. If you want to further enhance that, I would suggest going in with some concealer. Here I am taking the Bare Minerals Correcting Concealer, and I'm just popping that underneath my eye area, and I'll be putting a little bit on my nose, my chin, and my forehead. This is not a step that you have to do. If you feel like the Complexion Rescue does well on its own, you definitely don't have to go in and add extra products. I just wanted to share my full routine with you guys to give you some ideas if you were having trouble with getting full coverage, or if you needed a couple ideas for new products to use with Complexion Rescue. So I do like to blend that out with a damp beauty blender. I think beauty blenders work great for concealer and also give you that natural flawless finish. To set everything, I'm using my Bare Minerals Bare Skin Perfecting Veil. You can use any mineral veil that you generally like. I do suggest using mineral veil because it is a pore perfecting powder, and it also does help eliminate the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Mineral veil is always a staple in any of my routines, and so I always make sure I go in and add it after I do foundation and concealer products. For those of you who do want, again, some extra coverage, you can go in with your Bare Minerals Original Foundation and buff a thin layer on top of Complexion Rescue. This is not something I would normally do every single day, but again, I wanted to show you guys some extra ways you could bump up the coverage. So this is what all of the products look like layered together. I think it's a very natural but flawless finish. And again, I wanted to show you guys what I do after I apply the actual face products. Today I just went in with a little bit of extra warmth to bronze up my skin, and I wanted to include this because I get asked how I applied the warmth, and so I thought this would be a very good demonstration. I just apply it very sparingly, and just how you would normally bronze your skin, kind of in that 3-shape motion. So this is what the product looks like with all of my makeup applied. I think it is very flawless and natural and perfect for every day. Complexion Rescue is going to be definitely hands down my #1 product in the summertime. It is just perfect for everyday wear, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some tips on how to get extra coverage with this product, or if you were considering trying it out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.